Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. This is going to be round 3 of, well, it's round 1 of the TNA tournament, but it's gameplay analysis number 3. We're trying to break down the first full round, and it's an evolving leaderboard, and you guys have the vested interest to see where you're going to end up and see whether you're going to get that ticket. And I'm pumped, so I want to get back into it. And let's get over to it right now. Icy Flow. I got a comment from Icy in one of the recent comments. Well, I want to go grab it, but Alex Bernard asked a question specifically. One of his games, I guess we featured it, and he said during the tournament there was a game that had poison in every round. The person I was playing against had their first player that did not take any poison damage. Could you tell me what monsters do not take poison damage? What you're talking about, Balsanga, is immunity. And if you want to ever know the answer to that question, you want to know which monsters have a specific characteristic, you can come over here to splintercards.com, okay? Splintercards.com. And if you come over to that website, you're going to click on abilities, and you're going to see that we have every single ability featured here. And you just need to find the one that you're... My dog is busy banging away over here, but I took away my shoe, so she's good now. Okay, so we're going to look specifically for the immunity feature. Where is it? Immunity, right here. So you can click on this characteristic, this ability, and it'll show you all the monsters that have immunity. Okay, so all of these monsters right here are the only monsters in this game that have immunity naturally. And so it could have been any of these ones. Not this one, because that's a gladiator, and those do not play in the tournaments. They only play in the brawls, but it could have been any of the other ones. And it also could have been some tank that had, it could have been a monster that had cleanse. You see this little cleanse, little like yellow fire or whatever it is? That feature, that characteristic erases poison. And so if he had any of these monsters on his team, any of these support monsters, he would have erased the poison that was affecting his tank. And in so doing, prevented them from being poison damage for the rest of the game. You get cleansed once, you are free from that poison, unless you get re-poisoned by perhaps another monster who hits you and causes that new poison. Okay, just one quick answer to that quick question. Now let's get into the tournament. Zahid, look at him coming up from the depths. What was he, 4-0 before? And, you know, definitely in contention, but now to be kind of 8-0 is really to start almost running away with it. Not that you're winning. I mean, Icy Flow is up there with 198. So again, he's had a harder run. Icy Flow has fought against higher ranked opponents, maybe opponents that won more games. I actually don't fully understand that, but according to the description, it seems like it's clear that Icy Flow has fought against more highly respected opponents, and perhaps Zahid has had an easier run of it here. But good for you, Flo. Good for you, Zahid. Number 3 is D-Tough Stuff. And what do we got? 4 is L Riddler. Oh, okay, Riddler. And then we got Count Me still hanging in there at 5. Count Me, one more win, and he's always had that loss. So I hope that loss doesn't end up costing it for you, Count Me. Bane Gatif holding on by his fingernails, but the tiebreaker points coming into play there. Rockman at 72. Rockman at 18 points with 6 wins and 1 loss, but far fewer tiebreaker points than Bane. Lakaida still in, could pull it out. I was told by one of the other commenters there's 12 battles for every contestant. And so we see Lakaida with 6 wins and 3 losses. He's going to have 3 more games. Can he sweep the last 3, going up 9-3? And then if he did, would that be good enough? Sinister, you're still in there, buddy, but you're going to need the last 2 to be wins, I think. For sure. For sure you are. Humbertoes probably already out with the 5-2, and I think everybody down below that is probably... Ooh, maybe not. Look at this. The Death. By the way, the Death, I know you were throwing me some cards, my dude. I saw you. You gave me that... You gave me a few reward cards, and then you also gave me, I think, an Undead Priest Alpha Edition, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you very much. That's huge. So, Some of these people who, like Sinister, who's fought 10 battles, he's only got 2 more. You're going to be in tough straits to get it, to actually make it this time. But I hope we see you in round 2 next week. And then some of these guys down here, like look at Vendetta LTS 5-0. So he's still got 7 battles, even though he's way lower because of his TB. He could still make a run for it and just get, you know, 5-6 more wins and suddenly be in contention. Who else? Who else? Darkstar. Darkstar left a comment. I don't remember what you said. Darkstar 5-1. iBlank still hanging on, but people are pulling away because of the tiebreaker points. Odin's still in there. Who else? Who else? Ketavor. Okay, let's get into a couple battles. Let's do 3. Icy Flow, maybe I'll be in the next video. Yeah, Icy Flow, okay, you wanted to, he called it. He said maybe I'll be in the next video, so we're gonna grab him right now, okay guys? And he's in the contention too, so let's feature him. So we're over here. Yeah, Icy Flow, look at him, number 8. We are definitely gonna seek, we're gonna find Icy Flow. Let's go for it. What do you mean only 1? I wonder if it's only giving me, I think it's only giving me a little over an hour of a window to look. So despite my interest in being able to go back and see one of your battles, Icy Flow, I think I cannot. It doesn't, it looks like 6:15 p.m. It's capping me. I can't go back any further. And there's no pages to that activity list. So that's why when I search Icy Flow, it only gives me 2 results. And there's 1 for your name and the other is for the icy and the word policy. Okay. Sorry, my dude. We'll have to find you next time. Let's see if we can find some of the other contenders. What about D-Tough? Okay. D-Tough defeated Farsurus. Let's check it out. Okay, so D-Tough, look at, there's one of those immunity monsters, Crowless, right off the bat. Such a powerful card with the self-heal, the big hit points, the double attack. Cornelius with the huge hit points and the self-heal at the back in case you're getting sneak attacked. Good team. And I love the Pelacor Conjurer as like a secondary tank, like a sniper tank. Okay, let's get into it. Harklaw. This looks like a good battle, actually. Let's watch this one. Ooh, the Halfling Alchemist is so nasty with the... somebody recently told me that this card was a promo card. I knew it was a promo card. I received many copies of it. But somebody explained to me that it was a promo card issued at the time of the Bitcoin halving, which is like a super cute, clever, you know, card idea from Splinterlands at that time, right? And it's the only card in the game that has the halving ability, which cuts your enemies, the target, their attack in half. Okay. I'm kind of surprised that Black loses this because a lot of archery pain over there. Sneak attack is of course nasty, and that's probably what's going to do it. Oh, there is no self-heal at this level. What is that about? I thought Krallis had self-heal even at level 1. But it's not going to matter because, well, first of all, he's missing. Grim Reaper missed a shot there. Oh, there's a heal over here from the Divine Healer too. That's it though, hey? Like, I mean, the Divine Healer heals on the big body points from the Crowless, plus the very effective sneak attack, and then the Crowless was able to dodge a couple big blows from these significant archery damage dealers. Nasty. Nice one, tough stuff. Nice one, brother. Okay, let's get into 2 more, and then we'll... Let's see, let's just grab one randomly here. Polymers defeated Sadistic Akido. Okay, Polymers, I like the name. Living Lava with the prismatic energy, Serpentine Spy, which is always nasty, even at level 1, versus Charlock. Well, I can already tell this is why you lose, isn't it? Serpentine Spy just gobbles up. Serpentine Spy for the win. If you have an opportunity monster and I don't, it's almost a lock, because the squishies that I'm going to rock, and you always have somebody who's vulnerable, right? On your team. If you build your team well, you're going to have support monsters in the back that are going to be there to support your tanks and your carries. But they're almost always vulnerable, like this Fire Elemental. And of course, for Serpentine Spy is going to just pop the Elemental. And I would wager that's pretty much the story here. I also don't know why Sadistic did all the melee monsters in this way. If you watch this video, Sadistic, let me know. What were you thinking here, pal? Was it just that you didn't have a fire team, so you really were just trying to use the 50 mana cap? And if that's the case, remember, what you really want to do is have a few neutral monsters in your deck. You want to make sure you're going out and you're renting at least a couple, like one Sandworm, level 1 Sandworm, and like he's got here a Warchang is always great, because you want to have that versatility when you're forced to play the red deck that you hate, or the blue deck that you hate, or whatever splinter you have no development of, no power within. Those neutrals are going to then be your carry, right? So that would have helped you there, if that's what you were thinking. Okay, let's get another one. Max Payne, let's watch it. We'll get 2 more. So Max Payne's going to beat William Hessian. Let's see. Is that right? Again with the thorns. That's the story here, isn't it? Unicorn versus unicorn. No heals. Thorns tells the tale. And you got the brownie for the speed, which just gives you that little bit of that slight edge. Well, I guess he's got the ooze. But you know what the thing here is too? Let's say he gets through your... Let's say the Williams Mustang wins. Then what? He's still got to kill the brownie. And the brownie's got a 4 speed. He could dodge. If he doesn't dodge, the thorns might be like at least a draw. Mylor. D-Tough pulls away with 9-0. Icy pulling back away from the pack. Icy down to 8-0. Well, he didn't lose one, but D-Tough pulled ahead. Can we grab that one? D-Tough, where are you at here, buddy? Show me, show me, show me. There it is. No, we just watched that one. Polymers, tracking. Okay, cancelize that. Riddler. Okay, let's go. No, we just did one with Sadistic. Poor guy, you lost another one, pal. You know what? I'm going to try and help Sadistic here. We're going to watch this defeat and see what happened here for Sadistic. Okay, look. First of all, Noel has almost 1,800 rank points, whereas Sadistic has just under 500. So, you know, bronze versus gold, I think. Silver? I forget. But then again, it's coming down to Sadistic obviously doesn't have the deck, right? He doesn't have the depth. So he's fielding 2 stink tanks that only one of which is going to be able to attack on any given turn. This is a great card. You know, this is a good card too in the right context. But when you put it up against Spark Pixies and Serpentine Spy and Kobold Miner, all of which are going to attack from the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th positions, really victimizing, you know, it'll be 4-on-1. That's what we're going to see here. The only thing I could say in this context, probably Sadistic, is, you know, a bit more power. You know, can you afford to either buy a couple cards? And if so, you might want to watch Splinterland Guides. He's got a YouTube channel and he does these $50 budget videos where, you know, you spend $50 to buy a deck for one Splinter. And if you had $50 that you think you could put into this game, maybe that would be a place to start. Otherwise, possibly just, like I said earlier, a few neutrals, a couple neutrals, even one Sandworm here would have been so much more effective than the Bone Golem in the back. I guess it's Sandworm's more mana. But you could have done something if you had a Sandworm in the back, or You know, there's some neutral sneak attack monsters you could have looked at. I really do love the Nightmare. But see, it's just not going to get through the shield of the living lava. Honestly, I'm surprised he hit you there, but still, he was going to win. So yeah, I think maybe just a bit more power there is really the issue when it boils down to. So D-Tough still with 9, Icy Flow with 8, Zahid still in 3rd. Number 4, Riddler. Number 5, Count Me. Can we find a Count Me? No, yes we can. Yes we can. Count Me versus Shroomies. Let's go. And we'll try and grab somebody else from the leaderboard. We're moving pretty quick, so we'll... Okay, so Shroomies got a decent black team going the snipe play. You know, my only thinking right off the bat here, Shroomy, is if you're going snipe, why is the Jester in the 2nd position? You know what I mean? If you've got 2 snipers, first of all, put the highest hit point Mantoid in the first snipe position, right? Because if you're gonna get sniped, then you want to have your maximum number of hit points there. Alternatively, if you're thinking you don't really expect to get sniped and you just put Jester here because you want him to go to like he's your secondary tank, I don't know that I like that play. You know, maybe I would have put Dark Astronomer there and then just really focused on the fact that I was trying to give my snipers as much time as possible. In fact, I would have maybe put Skeleton Assassin in the last position, and I would have put in the 5th and 4th position Mantoid and Jester, and then Astronomer, and then Haunted Spirit. That way the snipers are buried in the as buried as it would have been possible. That wouldn't have worked though. I can tell now that I take a break and look at the opponent. Count Me's got the magic with the Alric. Good luck. The only thing here, again, to do against an Alric is another Alric or a Bortus. And I guess you could, if you had the Delwyn Dragon Scale, but that's quite expensive also. So obviously, I mean, look at this beast. This is beast mode, Count Me. Good for you, brother. Like the Mermaid, the Pixie, the Lobsterdamus, all very expensive cards, all very powerful cards. Good for you. Let's see. Can we get one from Zahid? Maybe. Let's see. Did we watch that? I don't know if we did. No, we didn't see this one. Polymers versus Zahid. So just going the solo. This is a great card, but this is a better card. And I love the... See, you need to have these 1 mana cost cards. Is it going to do any attack? No, but it's going to get in the way. It's going to eat that first blow, and that's a huge hit. 3 melee damage. And the Chihuahua, with relying on the shields to really maximize its effectiveness, is so geared up for a melee battle. But the Oceanus is just not having it. He's just bringing that heat. Okay. Yeah, if Zahid had done anything other than magic, like any sort of melee play, I bet you win that. I bet Chihuahua wins that. But unfortunately, Zahid brought the magic fire. Okay, and let's get one from Riddler. So it's L. Riddler. Riddler defeats... I don't know how to say that. C control... No, C... CLRNC. Okay. Ooh, look at Riddler's rank points. He's not messing around. And he brought the Jotun. No fooling around. At these lower level tournaments, if you have that carry like a Jotun, it's just night and day, isn't it? Transforms the power. It's like going Super Saiyan. The archery buffs. I mean, look at this. All of them going from 1s to 2s and from 2s to 3s. It just, and then the blast damage, it's gonna gobble him up. Okay, and we better call it here because I want to get this one edited and put on tonight too. I want to cover all the battles, but I can't. Riddler's got some cards. Good for you, buddy. So, oh, D-Tough with another win. Let's watch D-Tough and then what? Because this is huge. You got 10 wins now. That feels like you're probably going to be in the leaderboard. That's got to feel good. Hey, you're going to get that. You got a chance for 300 DEC on a 35 DEC entrance fee. This will be our last one. Oh, you got the Prince Ren. We're looking at opportunity monsters and no legendaries. Donald thought magic, eh? Dropping the ouster, hoping to counter the magic play. What do we see here? You both got good teams. But I mean, Ren with the archeries and like Medica is so nasty. And Javelin Thrower, nasty. And look at the speeds too. 5, 4, 5, 3. All of the, and then a Brownie is going to just put a little salt in the moon by giving everybody that one extra speed. So these guys are going to fire before half of this team even, you know, gets out of bed. Yeah. I bet the whole team, I bet Haunted Spirit fires before, or dies before one of the blacks even moves. Speed, guys. Speed meta. Oh, they're all doing opportunity. That's right. And that's another thing too, when you've got opportunity plays, that's why Warchang, another reason why a card like Warchang, a neutral card, is so pivotal. Or that dragon card, what's that one? With the multiple attacks. They're so key on these opportunity modes or melee, super melee, where it can attack from any position. Good for you, Tough Stuff. That was another huge victory and pulling it away big time, really running away now. Icy Flow still in third, Icy Flow in second, Zahid in third, Riddler in fourth, but he's already lost one and he's only got 7 wins. And we've got these other 3 guys have gone straight, haven't lost a match. Plus, it looks like Riddler's gotten some easier battles because of the TB. Count Me still hanging on. Bane Gatif right there too. Guys, I'm rooting for you. Love it. Appreciate all you guys. I'm going to leave it there for tonight. Thanks for your time and attention. Have an amazing night. God bless.